Hello, today I'll show you how to raid in Crusader Kings 3. To raid in Crusader Kings 3, you'll first need to raise up all your armies or raise them all as raiders. This, of course, will be faster, but for example, if you want to, I don't know, only use your men-at-arms, you would want to raise them, wait a couple seconds for them to be raised, and then toggle this button right here to start raiding. Let's say I want to raise all armies and then merge them and have them raid together. As you can see, once an army is in the raiding stance, you can see the amount of loot provided by each holding that you can occupy. Occupying them will devastate them, making them temporarily lose control and lose a bunch of their tax and levies. Of course, the rulers that you raid will be quite opposed to this and will raise their armies to fight you. So make sure you are raiding targets weaker than yourselves or targets that are occupied by a war. For example, currently the King of Bulgaria is quite occupied by the Magyar Confederacy trying to establish Hungary right here. If I would, for example, sail all the way around the Spain and into the Bulgaria, I could probably rake up quite a bit of gold right now at the start of the game. That's just one example of the usual tactic of raiding. When raiding, you can also use the development map mode to see where you can get the most money. But honestly, that's only a quite visual guide that you can use from quite a bit far away. The better one is the economy and buildings, because for example, if there are unique buildings built in certain provinces, they will give you more gold for raiding them. If I would, for example, as you can see now, for example, the Great Mosque of Cordoba and County of Cordoba give a lot of money. And if I would select now my army, and hover over it, you could see I would earn quite a pretty penny from raiding this province right here. The raiding armies will lose a lot less supply and will suffer a lot less attrition during raiding. As you can see, let me quickly move. As you can see, raiding only adds a +1 to attrition, and you lose only 5 supply a month for being over the supply limit. After raiding, you can also get captives that you can ransom back to the ruler. This is one of the events for raiding. You can increase the development by sacking the country you raided. You can increase the amount of loot you gain, or you can simply say you have taken enough. I recommend early in the game going for more gold, because you can use it to improve your holdings. As you can see, I can quickly bounce around Brittany to raid. Oh, as you can see, I fought somebody, but they lost quite hard because I had a much larger and better force than them. Alright, let's say you've raided enough and you want to come back. As you can see, my gold, despite having 100 gold right here in as loot, I haven't earned it already, because I need to come back to my lands to deposit this gold to my treasury. If somebody, for example a larger army, for example a French army, catches me and defeats my army, they will recover the loot themselves. It's a great way for non-raiding nations to get a bit of a cash stimuli if somebody is raiding them. Because as a king of France, as you can see, you don't have all the lands that in your own possession. There are vassals that own them. And for example, if a discount gets raided and you kill the raiders, you get a big payout, and this guy suffers because he doesn't. His lands get raided, not yours. At the start, as you can see, they only pay a lot. The vassals pay only a little bit in taxes, so it is quite useful for you. Also, I should probably mention, not all cultures and religions have access to raiding. If you are a reformed religion, if you are not tribal, or if you don't have a specific religious or cultural tenet, you cannot raid. Period. So this path of gaining money, prestige, and prisoners is unfortunately closed to. As you can see, the prisoners I capture, I could kill, I could negotiate their release, for example, demanding their conversion or recruiting them, or I could also ransom them. Unfortunately, this king of Brittany wouldn't like to ransom them. I don't know why. Maybe because this is just a courtier, and this, despite being a child, is also a courtier. No, this is not only a courtier, this is the grandson of the king right here. So I don't know why he doesn't want to ransom him. He doesn't want to ransom him because he is greedy, despite not having that trait. Alright. Well, I think I've mentioned everything about raiding as a mechanic in this video, so I will bid you adieu. Thank you for watching, and please remember to comment, like and subscribe for more tutorials like this one.